Smoky Mountains National Park and Alum Cave Trail. We're here to take the hike up the mountain all the way to the top of LeConte Lodge and beyond.
For Dad's 70th birthday.
Yep, Jerry's 70 yesterday, so he's 70 years old going to do this hike. So it's an inspiration to everybody.
So we hope to take you along with us, and we'll hopefully inspire you maybe to do the same thing someday.
All right, yeah, we'll check in along the way, and once we're up there and on the way down to tell you our progress and see how it's going. Pretty cold right now, it's in the 40s, so we're trying to get our blood moving here, so we're going to get back to it. Yeah.
Heading on up to the big time.
I think this cave is only about 1.5 miles in or something like that, maybe even less. So this will be a good short hike for somebody to do. It's not too hard. A little bit of uphill, but nothing much.
When we were here last time, you couldn't get good pictures. There were too many people there.
said earlier in the video we were at Alum Cave. That wasn't Alum Cave. This is Alum Cave. This is about 3.5, maybe a little more than that into the hike. 3.7 or something. Looks a lot bigger in person than it probably does on camera. There's a person up there for size reference. All the water dripping off like it's raining. Yeah, I did. All right, we're up here at Alum Cave. We're taking our first break. It wasn't too bad to get up here. Everybody's in good condition. We're gonna just take a little rest here and then keep moving on towards the top. So we're almost up there to the LeConte Lodge. 0.1. Alright, so we made it to the LeConte Lodge. You can stay overnight here, but you have to hike up to get to it. No cars or anything like that. We actually saw a lot of people coming down from this on our way up. But yeah, we're going to take a break here. But overall, man, I was expecting that climb to be harder than what it was. Not that it wasn't a hard climb, but it went pretty well. So there's restrooms up here. I think you can get fresh water. I don't know if these are the areas that you stay in or not. There's a gift shop, and I think you can get food up here maybe. So there's the water.
Did you take the power to the bar?
Oh, you get the 100.
Where are those scooters?
Oh,
Nice.
I have them.
Yeah, that's people that is covered in church.
Yeah, I have them.
He's like right by my feet.
Yeah, Randy was bummed that he was going to miss out.
Alright, so here's the official summit of Mount Le Conte. It's not much to see, but it's officially the highest point. You made it.
Made it.
Made it. Yeah. 593 feet.
I was going to try to walk on top of that.
It looks like that'll tumble.
Yeah.
I hear the
We're at 6,593 feet. Woo! Made it to the summit. Made it to the top. Hot. Sit down and do your shoes.
Okay, so from the lodge we headed down the trail past the summit, kept heading in that direction. Now we're out here at the Myrtle Point, just like a lookout area. And then from here we'll just head back down from where we're at. So yeah, really nice views from up here. It's a little hazy, but still pretty good overall. Alright, so we left Myrtle Point and headed back up towards the lodge. We branched off here towards, it's called Cliff Tops. So it's just kind of another lookout further down along the ridge.
Oh, okay. You said it was stunning, so maybe another one.
Mike, I don't think this is the actual point.
Yeah, we might not actually be at Cliff Tops yet. This is just a little...
Let me go down to it.
So this is Cliff Tops. Another good view from up here. They all pretty much look the same.
Okay, yonder's Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
You can see the tower there too. That's Gatlinburg.
So we're leaving Cliff Tops here and heading down, back down to LeConte. Now this trail here is a little, not this section here, but it's a little rough with the, you know, slippery rocks and steep steps for people that have problems with that. But it's not long. It's only like 0.2 or 0.3 or something. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. So we saw everything up here. The official summit, cliff tops, and Myrtle Point. So we're going to stop back here down at the LeConte Lodge, fill up some water bottles, take maybe a little break, and then head back down. I'm not going to really record too much on the way down because I'm probably going to use my hiking poles, so might just not check into the bottom, or maybe along the way if something interesting happens. Alright guys, we're all finished with the hike. It was a little over 12.5 miles. I think it took us 6 to 7 hours, something like that, but everything went well. No incidents. It was a pretty good hike, a lot to see. We all enjoyed it, and it was a good time. Jerry's going to explain some of the trails to you on how things went, so Jerry, take it away.
Okay, here we go. It was pretty interesting the way we started off. We started off early in the morning, as actually the sun was just barely up. We wouldn't get an early start on it. So when you started up the trail, you started in a lot of this, it's like a rhododendron forest. And you worked your way up to a place called Arch Rock, where the steps go up through the rock and lead you out. And it's a little tenuous when you go up through there. With the trails the way they were today, there was a lot of water on the trails. I think the mountains are still thawing out from winter.
Yeah, there was a lot of water.
So there's a lot of loose rock. But we had a great time. Went up to the Alum Cave, spent some time there, and continued on.
We were the only ones there.
Yeah. And continued on up all the way to LeConte Lodge. And once we got there, we had a little bit of lunch, and we just decided to go out to Myrtle Point, which is about a mile, I guess, back.
Point 7 there and 0.7 back. So
that was pretty rough, actually. It's worth it, but the trail itself is really rocky. It's like you're walking in an old creek bed.
Rocky and wet.
Yeah. And then also when you're looking at the scenery up there, you feel like you're in the Pacific Northwest, as you're like in a rainforest. So that was pretty cool with all the spruce and all
moss everywhere.
It looked like Oregon or Washington. Everything was covered in green moss.
Yeah. So that went really well. Yeah, we had a great time. It actually was beautiful weather.
We did a toast at the top.
It did get a little cool up there. We didn't know exactly how to dress. You get hot, then you get cold. So, but it was a real nice hike. It is a challenging hike, but we saw a lot of older people up there too.
Yeah.
So you just got to be prepared.
Yeah.
So we highly suggest if you're going to be in the area, in the Gatlinburg area or Dollywood, if you had the time to take a day and do that, it'd be well worth it. You'll enjoy it.
All right, highly recommend.
All right.
All right, everybody, thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time.